I have this fear, this anxiety, and like anticipatory fear of Roderick. He walked through. He walked in the cabin, and I couldn't tell because my eyesight is very bad. It was either Aunt Jemima from the maple syrup boxes, or it was Roderick. I was hoping it was Aunt Jemima because she, if you didn't know already, she's holding a job in the Stone Cafeteria right now. But it turned out to be Roderick. And so Roderick comes in, and his demeanor is just so scary. It scared me. It was just really scary. And so then I just come in and like, "Hi, Roderick. How you doing?" And Roderick's all like, "I'm doing fine," because he sounds like an ogre. And so, okay, so I said, "Okay, Roderick." So I sat in my bed, and then you know what, Roderick, I turn on my light because it's taps, and I look next to me, and there's Roderick, sexually, and he's touching himself, and I didn't know what to do. You know, I had this tissue on my nose, so I sounded like the ping pong championship guy. So I said, "Roderick, please stop touching yourself. If perhaps you want to participate in the ping pong battle championship, meet by the big tree." Well, Roderick, I don't think either he had something against ping pong, or he didn't want to meet by the big tree, or he thought I was too old to be a counselor. Well, anyways, he got really mad and he socked me in the face. I'm paraphrasing here. This is the commercial laundry in my mouth. That was the commercial laundry hitting the back of my throat. Anyways, besides that, it was a pretty eventful day. Yeah, I mean, I think I'm enjoying camping. Actually, Keith, the man who mans, he has a psychedelic pig leg, and he actually, if you can zoom on this, this is his business card. He's actually a Santa Claus, and as the business card states, Santa Keith is real bearded, nationally registered, certified, and professionally trained. Now, I didn't understand that at first, so I had to clarify with Keith how he was professionally trained. Apparently, there's a Santa College in Frankfort, Michigan. So, you know, I think that might be my post-high school secondary education plans will be to go to Santa College. Because, I mean, according to Keith, I mean, I can't grow a beard for shit. But Keith says there's some really good commercially prepared fake beards that I might be interested in. And he's going to write me down the model numbers that I can get them. So, you know, Interlaken has been a great place for me musically, but it's been opening up different career paths that I didn't think were possible before I came here. So I think that's the beauty of Interlaken Arts Camp. It, you know, opens your eyes to what the world has to offer. I mean, there's going to be a college fair. I'm sure that the Santa Claus College will be there. But, yeah, I think I'm just going to go with this thing. I'm just going to roll. Just kind of roll with the punches, so to speak. Tomorrow, I'm going to go out of this cabin with a positive attitude, rather than the negative one that I've been having. I think that, you know, Roderick has finally got to me in the last 3 weeks. I mean, as much as we all hate Roderick, there's a sort of feminine sensibility that he possesses that I don't think can be harnessed through any other camp counselor here. It's eerie. His keen sense. It's there, you know. Yeah. I don't know how to explain it really, but like he knows that I'll, you know, call him a motherfucker, or that I'll just not clean the toilet and leave the cabin. Somehow he knows that before I do it. And I think, yeah, I think that's a great quality to have in a counselor. I mean, I certainly don't possess it, you know. Yeah, I mean, if I were in Roderick's position right now, I would be just like touching sexually all of my campers, because I mean, if I were in Roderick's position, that would mean that I was a closet homosexual, and it's a great place to come out of the closet, you know, and everybody already knows he's black, so I mean, it's not gonna hurt him anymore. So, with all these things in mind, I think I'm going to leave with a new sense of self. Perhaps, maybe even a new self-worth. You know, I'm going to come out of here not only a professionally registered Santa Claus, a homosexual, I'll be an African American. I converted to Islam, then to Scientology, then to commercial Satanism. I mean laundry. Sexually. And, I think that I can impact the world in a more profound way coming out, and especially in Roderick's cabin. Thank you very much, JD, for this wonderful interview. I would like to thank a few people for the inspiration that has been given to me. Number one would be God, or Allah, or L. Ron Hubbard, or Satan, and the respective religions and philosophical studies that I have immersed myself in for the last few weeks. I would like to thank Keith, the crossing guard, and his psychedelic peg leg, which when I gaze into it, it provides immense inspiration. I would like to thank, I'd like to thank Young Ho Pak, for moving me in a way that words can't explain. I would like to thank Douglas for whenever my nutsack needed to be grabbing, and whenever I needed to be teabagged, he was right there to do the job every single day. Now that's reliability, folks, because, I was just talking at the interview.
Sure. Would you guys go to bed, please?
Yes.
Turn it off, or we'll take it away.
You are not allowed to do that.
Yes,
I am a motion picture arts major.
What was I feeling? Anticipation. I was waiting to see what would happen, and then my anticipation quickly turned to terror as I realized what was happening. He was on the verge of raping someone. I feel like that would have happened had you not run away with the camera. I think that the camera brings that out in him. And so, he came in and, he wears very tight shorts. And it was obvious to me that he was ready to do some raping.
He was, ready to rape us all. I was getting done with my interview. And, oh God, I heard the door open, and I knew that was it. I knew we were done. He comes in, and he says, "Who is filming in here?"
Did you guys manage to kill some mosquitoes?
Oh, I killed them all.
How did you guys get in trouble?
I don't know. I was just chilling with Marshall, and then
So did Andrew tell you to get in bed?
yes, he was very rude.
What did he say?
Get into bed.
How's that rude?
Because why should we go to bed?
We were being quiet, we were saying.
Andrew is very particular about things, and you have to understand how
You should understand that.
he works.
Thank you for picking up the trash at your room.
Why is he scratching himself? It's disgusting. Good night, guys.
I heard you had sexual relations with Joshua Bell.
I did.